Judas, Judah, Judas, Judah, Judas, Judah, Judas, Gaga. Move your body, dance for your puppy. Rock your body, dance for your puppy. Put your hands up in the air, dance for your man if you can. Put your hands up in the air, move your body.
Hey YouTube, welcome to another album review of my channel. This review was requested by one of my anonymous question askers on Tumblr. It is this person's birthday today. Happy birthday, and this review is obviously requested by you and for your birthday. It is the second studio album by Ellie Goulding Halcyon. So Halcyon is the second studio album released by Ellie Goulding this year, following her first fantastic album Light, and then the re-release Bright Light. Ellie Goulding fans, I think all of you will agree with me that Halcyon has got a very similar sound to Lights and Bright Lights, although it is an independent part of its own in the sense that she has ventured and looked into different music styles and looked into different instruments and different vocal sounds. So Halcyon for me is, I don't have a preference between the two. It's like Marina and the Diamonds, Family Jewels and Electra Heart. They're both similar but so different at the same time. I love Halcyon, I love Ellie Goulding. Halcyon in itself is an amazing creation. She was another one who I was quite nervous about what she would come up with next for her second studio album. I was a huge fan of Ellie Goulding since the beginning when she released her 4-track EP before Lights came out. And I was worried how she was going to sound, whether she was going to sound samey or whether she was going to be able to break out and create something new, and she has. Halcyon really is a great show-off of Ellie's talents. Now, formats. Halcyon comes in different formats. There's only the digital and CD format, but in terms of CD there's the standard edition, which has this cover, which I have here. The standard edition was released normally with 13 tracks. However, if you live in the UK and you went to Tesco and you bought the Tesco exclusive one, which is this one here, I have the standard one there as well, but I bought the Tesco one as well. The Tesco version here says the exclusive Tesco version, which has 4 bonus tracks, remixes, and the Tesco exclusive bonus track Stay Awake, which is only available on the Tesco version. It's not even available on iTunes. It was also released in a deluxe edition, which I also have, and it was also released in a special edition, which I have here to show you. The special edition is from her Universal official store. It comes in a big box like that. The special edition, for those of you who pre-ordered it early like I did, came with one of, I think it was 2,000 individually numbered and signed by Ellie Polaroids that Ellie took herself, which I have, which I received and I have over there as well. But yeah, the special edition comes with 2 tracks of its own, which is the ending and high for this, and the deluxe edition has 3 bonus tracks that the deluxe edition only got, which is Ritual, In My City, and Without Your Love. So, cracking on with the review. Oh, sorry, I didn't talk about the covers. The special edition cover, I think it's a great cover, nicely shot. Ellie Goulding seems to love pictures with her hair blowing, like in every single album cover, except the first Light, her hair has always been blowing and in her face. I prefer the deluxe and special edition cover. I think Ellie looks beautiful here. I love the pose, but I love the art of this album photo shoot. It's black and white, something Ellie didn't do with Lights or Bright Light. But yeah, album cover. So now I'm going to crack straight on with the review. So starting off with the standard edition, track 1, Don't Say a Word. This is a nice little intro to the album. There's not many lyrics to this song, so it's a nice intro. It's nice and mellow, and it sets up the Halcyon album very well. It really does show you what the album's going to be about in terms of sound. Track 2, My Blood. This is the first proper track on the album. It's got a very powerful chorus. The lyrical content in it is great. This is a track that I think is a grower. On first listen, I didn't quite like this track, but carrying on listening to it, I do love My Blood. Track 3 and the first single from the album, Anything Can Happen. It's got a very addictive hook. The hook is very catchy. Has a great beat to it. The bridge, her vocals in it are fantastic. The bridge is my favourite part. I think as a first single, I think it was great. It's got a nice pop influence to it that's able to be heard on the radio, very radio friendly, and a nice introduction to what Halcyon is about, really. Track 4, Only You, has another great hook. The hook will just get in your head and stay there all day. Very high tempo. It's such a great song. The vocals in the chorus, the background vocals that are really, really high pitched, that Ellie's famous for. Fantastic. I love this track. Track 5, and the album title Halcyon, is the first slow down song. It's got a good beat. The lyrical content as well is fantastic. Ellie Goulding is a fantastic writer. For those of you that don't know her much, listen to her lyrics. She writes everything. She's fantastic. Halcyon reminds me a lot of Your Biggest Mistake from Lights and Bright Lights. Listen to it and tell me what you think in the comments. What you think. Track 6, and probably my favourite track, Figure 8. The lyrics are about love, chasing someone's love, about the figure of 8, which is the sign of infinity. It's an upbeat, poppy track. I really like Figure of 8. It's a beautiful song. Track 7, Joy. It's slow. Ellie Goulding's introduced a new instrument. She's introduced the harp in this song. And it's got a very bluesy feel to this song. This is a genre that she's experimented with, obviously, and it's worked well on the track. Track 8, Hanging On. It was released before Halcyon came out with Tiny Temper, but the album version is totally different. There's extra verses and stuff. She's introduced again the harp into this song, and it's got and this is another one where the chorus is a really strong chorus. The verses are very mellow, but then the chorus comes in and it's very strong. I love this track. Track 9, Explosions. Beautiful lyrics to this song. Listen to this song and just weep at the lyrics. They are beautiful. It's very mellow, and this is where Ellie's introduced the choir into her music, which I never thought she'd ever do. The choir work. Congrats, Ellie, for introducing that. Track 10, I Know You Care. Very slow. For me, this is a track that I have to be in the mood to listen to. I say this is Ellie's own version of her Elton John cover, Your Song. This is her version of that song, I think. Atlantis. Her vocals on this are flawless. I love her vocals. This song showcases her vocals and her huskiness of her vocals that she is famous for so well. It's a very peaceful song. It reminds you of what it would be. This is what I would imagine will be playing in the background if you go to the lost city of Atlantis, the city in mythology. It's a beautiful song. I love it. Track 12, Dead in the Water, is very slow, very raw. It focuses on Ellie's vocals alone. There's not much production or instruments to this track. It's her vocals. And finally, track 13, I Need Your Love, with Calvin Harris, produced by Calvin Harris. Has great production to it, as we all know from Calvin Harris. A very dancey track, very up-tempo, which you would obviously expect from a Calvin Harris track. Great song, great way to end the album. She didn't quite end it slow like she did with Bright and Bright Lights. She ended it on a nice dancey note, for the standard edition anyway. So I love that. And that is the end of the standard edition. For those of you that got the deluxe edition, you've got these 3 tracks plus remixes. You've got track 14, Ritual, a very high tempo track with lots of catchy hooks in it. It's one of those tracks that will get stuck into your head. Track 15, In My City, another, again, a very high tempo track, has very great beats in it. You can hear the beats and the production in it very well. I kind of feel that she's left all her dancey tracks, most of the dancey tracks, to all the bonus tracks for her special editions and her deluxe editions. I kind of feel that she could quite easily swap some tracks from the standard edition with the deluxes, In My City being one of the tracks. She should have swapped. She's kept all the dancey ones for the bonuses. I don't know if she did that intentionally, but they're great tracks. And finally 16 from the deluxe edition, Without Your Love. This is a beautiful song. It reminds me of Salt Skin from Lights and Bright Lights. And it's got, the reason why it reminds me of Salt Skin is because she's got a native sound to it, like she's got native drums in it. The lyrics are beautiful for this song. Obviously she's talking about not having someone's love, and I think this is a very special song to Ellie. I kind of feel that it was a special song to her. But this is a great track. Nice way to end the deluxe edition. And for those of you who bought the special edition, you've got these 2 tracks. You've got the ending, which is very high tempo, a very great track to move to. Again, she's left all the dancey tracks to the special edition and the deluxe edition. I don't know why, but this track is a shame that it's just on the special edition. And finally, High for This, which is a cover from The Weeknd. She's put her mark on this song. She really has made it her own. It's very slow and mellow, and it's very nice to just sit down and chill and listen to this song. It's one of those nice feel-good chillax songs, which I like. So that's a great ending to the special edition. And finally, those of you who have the Tesco exclusive edition, you got Stay Awake. Honestly, I do think this track could be one of my top favourites next to Figure 8, sorry. It is the most poppy track. It's so high tempo, so dancey. Don't know why she left it to just the Tesco exclusive. But really, I wasn't going to buy the Tesco exclusive, but when I saw it was an exclusive track only to that CD, I was going to get it anyway, but I'm glad I got it, because it's such a great track, very dancey. I loved it on first listen. From as soon as it started, the production was fantastic on it. Very surprised she left that as a Tesco exclusive track, but it's great. So yeah, sorry it seemed like it was rushed. I'm trying to do my album reviews a bit differently because I know I do tend to go on sometimes. But that is the end of my Halcyon review. This was for one of my anonymous questions from Tumblr. Have a happy birthday. It's your birthday today. Have a good birthday, even though I don't know who you are. It would be nice if you introduced yourself and let me know who you are and who I did this review for. But yeah, this review was for your birthday. Hope it made your birthday better. I will be doing a lot more reviews coming up, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my Ellie Goulding Halcyon review. She has her Halcyon tour in December, which I'm going to. I'm going with my friend Rowan, and I can't wait. It will be my 4th time seeing Ellie Goulding in concert, and every single time I've seen her, she's got progressively better. So I'm very excited to see her in December, and excited to see Rowan again too. I hope this review has helped you in response to wanting to listen to Ellie Goulding's Halcyon, and hopefully it's persuaded you to go and buy it. She does deserve a lot more recognition than she gets, Ellie. I really think she does. So if you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know what you think of Ellie Goulding's Halcyon. If you've already heard it, let me know in the comments. And yeah, stick around for some more album reviews. I still have to do my Fame Harrods launch when I went to the VIP party. That's coming soon. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, rate, comment and subscribe. It means a lot to me. If you want to, that is. And yeah, stick around and I'll see you in another video. Bye!